say is the biggest thing that you've taken away from them in their game that you've translated to yours?
I was just talking about my mom would always tell me how to shoot my free throws, and I didn't listen. And then I finally listened, and then I shot 91%. So,
Mom's the best.
Yeah, just listen to your mom.
You mentioned how obviously both your parents play. When did you think this was possible, though, to be as high of a draft pick as you're probably going to be?
I didn't. I definitely wanted to at some point. I didn't know how quickly it was going to happen. When I got to Duke, I just wanted to play. I wanted to affect games, get on the court. And then once I realized I was going to have a big role, I knew something like this was a possibility. It's crazy.
What do your younger brothers say or think about it or ask you about going through this whole process?
Oh, they don't really ask me about much, to be completely honest. They're caught up in their own stuff, but I mean, when we're at home and I'm talking to them, we're talking about different stuff, not so much basketball.
There's a lot of Duke guys here in this process right now, especially even in this room. Is there anything that you've learned from some of your Duke teammates this year that, coming into it, maybe you weren't as inept at or as good at that you're going to take in this next process?
I haven't really. I guess I really haven't had those conversations as much with these guys. Obviously, we've leaned on each other because it's new for a lot of us, or for three of us. Sion and Tyrese are a little more familiar with, obviously, just being older, familiar with this type of stuff. But yeah, I mean, we've just been leaning on each other, asking how we're doing, keeping in good touch, and doing it that way.
How would you describe
Tyrese? You never played in AAU ball or anything like that with him?
No.
How would you describe the games of Proctor and Malawach?
Yeah, I mean, Kaman is he's a big presence on the court on the defensive end, but also draws a lot of attention on the offensive end. He makes a lot of winning plays. He's a great screener, but obviously he's so athletic. He can run like the wind. Goes up and catches every ball. I think he's got some touch now too, though. He's starting to show that off a little bit. I think he can develop into a great shooter. And then Tyrese as well, just a really good on-ball defender, athletic, and he's really shooting the crap out of it.
Are there conversations in your household that do not revolve around basketball? Your mom was telling me that you're all constantly on the move. There's AAU games, there's high school games with your brother, your extended family plays. Obviously, your dad still plays a bit. Do you guys have conversations that don't revolve around basketball?
Well, yeah, because when we're home, it means we don't have basketball, so we're trying to get away from it. But yeah, it's rare that we're all home in the same house all at once for dinner or something like that. That never really happens. But yeah, definitely, we try to, when we're all together, we try to keep it off basketball.
How many of a time is that where everybody is in the house?
Yeah, I mean, probably, I don't know, once every 2 weeks. Not very often.
How important is it for you to be a complete shooter, not just a catch-and-shoot guy, but off the dribble, running off screens, just having all of that a part of your package?
Yeah, it's important. I know I shot really well off the move this year and off the catch. I'm really trying to improve this offseason on my off the dribble shooting. That's important, and then extending my range as well.